time in the street miserably. He begged to people for giving food, money, and clothes, but nobody dares to talk with him, accompany him. Instead, they isolated themselves from him. One day, a boy named Farhan was on his way from school to home. Farhan was respected by everyone because of his father's treasures and belongings. On his halfway to home, he suddenly saw a boy with red clothes begging to people for help. Seeing the poor boy, John is very upset and tears of pitiness were falling from his eyes. So he approached the boy and asked his testimony. After they had a long conversation, Farhan asked the boy to stay with him and tell him that he will let him learn education in the best school in their village. Hearing this, the boy was shocked and so surprised that he can't believe at first, but later on he understood what John proposed, and both went to John's residence. On the next day, Farhan led James to Sunshine High School.
Excuse me, sir. Can you please come here?
Yes, is there anything I can help you?
Sir, I'd like to meet this student from this school. Will it be possible?
This boy?
Yes.
How dare you? Don't you feel ashamed? You are bringing this bodyguard to my school? Go away right now. Get lost.
The person who will look down this are the one who is going to build the societies or the countries in future.
They went to another school called Moonshine High School. There he started his student life with joy and happiness. Since he got the talent of gaining education, he stood at first position in every examination. Year passed on and shortly he finished his graduation. As there was no college for continuing his further studies, he was sent by his new family to foreign countries for further studies. After 5 years, one day the villagers from Model Village were gathering in their village for receiving an honorable guest. The village was occupied by an army. As one of the officers going to visit the place, the crowd were eagerly waiting for the guest to arrive. At last, the people saw a Mercedes car approaching them, and everyone is shouting for the guest for his long life. After a minute, the officer arrived at the place. As soon as the guest came out from his car, one of the army who is maintaining a very strict discipline respectfully welcomed the officer. Everyone was shocked and so surprised by seeing their guest, since the officer was the man who is in red clothes as well as a beggar in their village in the past 10 years. poorest man's blood is no less valuable than the richest man's blood. So no discrimination among us. If a beggar who lives in the street can become a great person, how about you? You are more precious than that. Thank you.